Let me borrow some wisdom from Jack Ma, combined with Kiyosaki and so on. You know, we say that before the age of 20, dapat nag-aral kang mabuti. If you are less than 20, your responsibility is to study so well. Now, if you are 20 to 30, your goal and your journey should be to find not a job, but to find a boss. Because it's not about looking for a job, but it's about looking for a boss, because a boss should be able to help you become the person you can be. So if you're 20 to 30, you should be finding a boss. Don't find a job. You're wasting your time if you're just working for the money. You should spend your young days trying to learn from the big boss and the best boss. But if you're 30 to 40, you should make a decision. And the decision that you should make when you're 30 to 40 is a decision to do something for yourself, not anymore for others. Because you've worked for a boss for 10 years, 20 to 30. By the time you're 30 to 40, you should make a decision to work for yourself. And I look back and I did it right. I was faculty of Pamantasan Lungsod ng Maynila, permanent faculty at that, salary grade 18, and I was 26 years old when I submitted my irrevocable resignation. As faculty, permanent, salary grade 18, I was earning like 28,000 pesos at the age of 26. Would you like to know why I resigned? Ask me why. Pilitin niyo ako. Because at the age of 26, I was being promoted to be the dean of the College of Nursing of the university. I was stupid. I resigned. Why did I resign? Because it was a dead trap. I was riding an honor type jeep. I was renting an apartment. I was riding imitation clothes. There's nothing wrong with that. But there's something wrong with that as far as my dream is concerned. I took the road less traveled by at the age of 26. And I took this road, the road of entrepreneurship. So 30 to 40, you should make a decision. Why are you working for the dreams of other people? If you are employed, you are working for the dreams of other people. Come to think of it, why are you working? Is it for your dream? Come on. You're working for their dreams. That's why you're working for the companies that they own. Now, at the age of 40, there's something you should do. At the age of 40, you should start to grow what you have started when you're 30. And that means grow that business, grow that. I mean, I have 2 doctoral degrees, fine. Dr. Rose has 1. Where's Dr. Rose? Dr. Rose, pwede ba ipamana yung doctoral degree mo sa anak mo? You cannot. Hindi ko pwede ipamana yung doctoral degree sa anak ko. Pero yung negosyo ko, pwede ko ipamana. Pwede ba pamana yung engineer mo, Engineer Tony? You cannot. Engineer Jeff, you cannot. Di po ba? Pati pagiging ambassador ni ambassador, hindi niyo pwede ipamana yan, di po ba? But what about your business? But when you reach the age of 50, all you have to do is to start building, helping the young people towards your dream. And that's when you have learned and accumulated the wisdom. If life is a journey, that should be the journey. I mean, for those who have spent more than a decade here, come on, you might be losing the most important part of your journey. I tell you, ladies and gentlemen, don't worry about capital in business in the Philippines, because small is the new big. Can you repeat that with me?
Small is the new big.
Even SM. SM is so big, but SM reduced to save more. Pure Gold was giant, but now Pure Gold is a Pure Gold Junior, and soon there will be Pure Gold Express. Did you know that the Potato Corner earned more than Max's? And Potato Corner is only a cart of French fries. And it sold 1 billion in 2015. Small is the new big. And I'll tell you 3 reasons why small is the new big. If you're small, you can control it. You can learn everything in it. If it's small, your capital is small, so you can risk it. And the third is, if it's small, you get all the supports from the government, because the government is biased for the small. So if you would like to start a business, don't even think about that time that you will have all the completed requirements that you have, because it will never come. It will never happen. You will never wake up one day in your life that everything you need to start a business is there. Because you are not an entrepreneur if you are. Even Manny Pangilinan will start a business without everything at hand or with risk he had to take. He has to take. So think about it. Think or decide? Decide. Well, some will say think, some will say decide. Entrepreneur's answer is decide. Because if you're decisive already, if you already have a decision and you start thinking, then the thinking process is different when you think that you have not made a decision. Decide, ladies and gentlemen. Decide, then think, it will be more efficient. And I'll challenge you for it. Observe your environment. You're so lucky. Why? You have seen the bigger world. You've seen development. Look at UAE. Look at UAE. Paano nila nagawa ito sa disyerto? How can they afford to do this in the desert? And the Philippines is richer in terms of natural resources. You know that. Look, observe your environment and bring the ideas. I mean, don't just look. Observe. Don't just see. Envision. Okay, seeing is different from envision. Visioning is different. These are two different things. Looking is different from observing. Observe and try to figure out what you can learn from it. Is find your passion. Passion is, where your heart is. Passion is when you do what you have to do with your heart in it. Yeah, find your passion. Passion is when you do something with your heart. Do this with your heart. Alam nyo, pamimiliin ko kayo ngayon sa totoo lang. If you will choose success and happiness, choose only one between the two. I'm sure you will choose what? Happiness. Yeah? If you will die tomorrow, will you be here today? You will not be here today. If you will die tomorrow, will you get a certification? Tonight? No. Because happiness is everything that matters. Sa totoo lang. Puro kayo success eh. Happiness is what matters here. Yung iba sa inyo, sa totoo lang, iba sa inyo, malapit na kayo. Promise. Oo. Anong ginagawa niyo pa dito? Pagdating niyo doon, hindi na kayo makakita, hindi na kayo makahakbang. Marami ngayon kayong pera, wala na kayong ganang kumain. Hindi kayo makapanood ng sine, dami niyo ng pera, pambili ng gamot mo. Abay, punta naman kayo na ma-enjoy niyo pa yung pamilya niyo, ma-enjoy niyo pa yung misis niyo, baka iba na nag-i-enjoy dyan. Sabagay, nag-i-enjoy din naman kayo sa iba. But the thing is, ladies and gentlemen, I think you have to work for that. Find your passion. Find what you love to do. And the moment you find what you love to do, you will be surprised that there is more into life than just having to work for somebody else and for something else. If you find your passion, maybe you'll find your gift, and gift is what you can give to the world. Because God gave that gift for a reason. Do you agree? Yes. Then why are you wasting it by doing something you don't love to do? Because if you are doing something you love to do, you don't have to spend a single day in your life working. I don't spend a single day of my life working because what I do is what I love, and I'm paid for what I love to do. And I'm paid well. And God is gracious. I mean, God is generous for having given me this gift and for having guided me to discover this gift. And now I'm paid well for using this gift. Find your passion. Innovate an idea. If you want to be a real entrepreneur, innovate an idea. Hey, innovate or die. Imitate and die. These are two magic formulas in business. Okay? Innovate or die. You don't have a choice. If you want to exist, you want to survive, you want to grow, differentiate. Innovate. Don't imitate. Because the moment you imitate, you die. Start small. In fact, pag tinatanong ako, Carl, anong three messages sa business? Think big, start small, keep simple. Think big, mangarap ka, lakihan mo. Huwag ka mangarap ng maliit. Start small, I explained why. Keep simple. The richer you become, the simpler you should live. Optimize opportunities. Opportunities are coming to you without you noticing it unless you have an entrepreneurial mind to optimize it. Sometimes opportunities will come in the guise of crisis, in the guise of change, in the guise of problems, ladies and gentlemen. So optimize opportunities. Is align vision with execution. That differentiates an entrepreneur. An entrepreneur executes. But let this be a reminder. reminder as overseas Filipinos is, please be a turtle. Be a turtle. Wherever you are, be home. Philippines is home.